TJ. We're back at another video, back at another banger, and today it's a quick little reaction. Tomorrow is going to be, trust me, a long reaction video. Today something short. Tomorrow will be a very long video, so be prepared for that in advance. But the title's called "Here's What's Been Happening with the New NFL 2K Game." Now, the crazy thing is, earlier today I was playing NFL 2K5, and it is the greatest football game of all time. If you haven't already, do me a favor, please get it. It is people say it's one of the greatest. In my opinion, it is, and it's one of, and if not the greatest. The gameplay mechanics is beautiful. For simulation, it sums up a football game perfectly. It's not like Madden when they're gonna lie to you. No, 2K actually came through. And I know some people who play NBA2K gonna be like, oh, are gonna be like, oh, 2K, you can't really trust 2K like that. Because 2K, with NBA, what they did with NBA 2K, they actually made a good game, but the problem is, not specifically you in general, but I'm talking about the 6'9", the same builds, everyone's doing the same thing. That ruined the game. So by technicality, the community ruined the game. Because 2K actually came through. This is actually a decent 2K. Is it one of the best 2Ks? No. But when it came to NFL, they did their thing with gameplay. The franchise was great. The only thing that I'll say was a turnoff was creative team. That was it. The creative team wasn't as detailed as Madden's was at the time. Because, if we compare Madden 05's creative team to NFL 2K5's creative team, it's lopsided. Madden gets that. But gameplay, everything else goes to 2K. Because 2K at some point, they cared about NFL more than they cared about the NBA. Now the NBA is their main game, they gotta care about that. But now they got the license, we haven't heard nothing from 2K about this NFL game. So I'm curious to see what they're gonna do, and this is a non-simulation game, so meaning it's gonna be arcade. My prediction, bring back backyard football. If you know, you know. If you don't know backyard football, you're too young to understand. Or you probably don't understand at all. But if you know backyard football, you're a G. Because backyard football was childhood for me, bro.
What exactly
Look at this video. Because what's been going on with 2K? What's going on with 2K recently, bro?
We've been waiting on.
Yes.
I've got all the info for you, so let's get into it. As some of you may know, almost 2 years ago, the NFL and 2K struck a deal to release NFL licensed video games once again.
Yo,
the NFL and 2K
hold on.
are finally back in.
That's one thing I need to, when I get a PC, bro, I am definitely doing NFL 2K5. This is NFL 2K23, but that's what they call it. But this is a revamped version of NFL 2K5. And just look how detailed this shit is. Updated uniforms, everything's updated, bro.
Which is something football games
scoreboard's even upgraded
for since NFL 2K5. That was the last true non-Madden NFL game that was released. So finally hearing that the NFL was back in business with 2K was a huge shock, but also much welcome news. It said that 2K would be releasing not one, but multiple NFL licensed arcade style games. EA does still technically have the exclusive rights to make NFL simulation games through 2026.
And that's not going well.
Assured us that the games will have the same level of depth and authenticity that we've come to expect from them over the years, and the most recent update uncovered by Sports Gamers Online said that the gameplay was going to be developed to
I beg your pardon? While there was some thought that the first NFL 2K game will be part of the new Lego collaboration, do you understand how cool that will be? Take my money. Do you understand how dope NFL Lego? That shit will be fire, bro. I used to do that shit as a kid, and if I get to play that as a video game, that would be cool as fuck. That isn't likely to be what fans get first. All right, so That's smart. Make it as where, farther down the line we get that, which is smart. Smart. Rather get it farther down the line than, and also with the Lego collaboration, that's a good way of getting kids more into the NFL. Because nowadays, for backyard, for my generation, that's how kids got into the NFL. That's how kids got into baseball. That's how kids got into basketball with the backyard football series. Now that Lego is open to doing sports games now, that gives kids, an opportunity to bring more audience to not only the NFL, but also to sports gaming as well, because we do need a new generation of sports gamers. Currently, they mainly playing Fortnite. Oh my god, Fortnite Battle Royale. I mean, I can't talk because, I have Apex just sitting there waiting for me. Because, after I'm done with this, I'm going straight into Apex. Because if Olympus is back out, definitely playing that shit. But that's off topic. Back to reading this. As far as what the game will entitle, SGO was told that gameplay was being developed to go up to the line of what it can... Continuous simulation or versus non-simulation. Alright, simulation versus non-simulation. Even its art style and player count isn't necessarily what you expect. So 7-on-7. So it's definitely 7-on-7. It's definitely gonna be 7-on-7 then. If it's shortening out, it's definitely gonna be 7-on-7.
Go up to the line of what constitutes simulation versus non-simulation, even if the game doesn't look exactly like a true simulation game, if that makes sense. Despite being arcade, this is still a true football game, one said. And while they'll surely release a game or two that's much more aimed at kids, there's definitely some wiggle room in there for something that blurs the lines a bit more for the older crowd, and that is what they are rumored to be releasing first. We actually got a bit of news not too long ago about one of the upcoming NFL arcade games, but we'll talk more about that a little bit later in the video. If you're new to the channel and you want to always stay updated on the upcoming NFL 2K game, as we're going to be getting a ton of news on this very soon, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell
hopefully, bro, because they said this year. They said either this year and they pushed it back to next year.
2K game was supposed to be released in 2021, but 2K
2 years
told the NFL
last year.
that the game simply wouldn't be ready in time, and that it would be possible to do a launch during the holiday season, which would have been around November or December of 2021. But the problem here was the NFL didn't like the idea of releasing a game that late into the football season, especially not the first NFL game besides Madden in over...
I mean, wouldn't it be smart? Here's the thing, yeah. If... Oh, no, Olympus is back! Wait, I need a moment. I'm sorry. This is my video. Oh my god. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. Hey, I understand we're supposed to be talking about NFL 2K, but hold on. Let me go back. Let me look at this real quick, y'all. I'm sorry. I sincerely apologize for never happened. Oh, Olympus! Olympus is back! Back to the video. I'm sorry. But here's the thing. I understand it's late in the football season. I understand it is late. I understand it's late in the football. It will be late in the football season. But holiday season is where games make the most money. 2K goes on sale. There are new players for the holiday season. MLB goes on sale. People play MLB. Madden goes on sale. People buy a Madden. Holiday season is where the cheapest prices are. But I get it, it's not, not good for first release, but it's smart. Also, by the way, beat the jersey. Got my game worn jersey, by the way. Game worn jersey.
Big pushback happened. The NFL didn't think they would be able to properly build hype and market the game in the middle of the football season. A lot of the casual gamers stopped playing Madden at the end of the NFL season, so to expect them to pick up a new game as the season was nearing its end just didn't make sense to the NFL. And that's the
But Madden dies out fast, though. That's a sad
casual mass audience. They're trying to grow the NFL brand and expand to a younger audience. The NFL knows it has a problem with their audience age and are actively trying to get younger each year. Now, I actually think a holiday release could have worked very well because a lot of kids actually do get Madden for Christmas, and having a new game out during holiday time could have actually created a lot of hype. And in my opinion, being in the middle of the football season, what better way to build hype over a new game? You could literally run commercials during football games. I didn't really
during the Super Bowl, AFC Championship game, NFC playoffs.
The NFL feels as though if they can't launch the game at the start of the NFL season, they just rather it be pushed back. And for 2K, if they can't launch a game that they feel is ready, they too would rather push it back. I mean, they even did this with their WWE 2K.
No. That's different. We don't talk about 20. We do not talk about, you see what happened with 20. No. Here's what happened. Ukes was a big part of the WWE gaming franchise. It worked with THQ and it worked with 2K. When Ukes left after 19 and 2K had to start over, this was an unfinished product. As you can see, this game had more glitches than 2K15. That's saying something. Now, don't get me wrong. Was 15 a bad game? The glitches kind of was a turnoff, but the showcase kind of did carry. The career mode was dry, but the showcase carried. That's why people like 15. The showcase. Shawn Michaels and Triple H, CM Punk and John Cena. That carried 2K15. But 20, the career mode sucked. The showcase sucked. The gameplay sucked. Everything about this game sucked. This game wasn't finished. They were like, you know what? Here you go. That's like cooking your food half done, bro. It's not going to be good, bro. This is going to be nasty.
Game a year ago. The game was released in a horrible state one year. It had so many issues. Instead of just trying to patch it up and get a new game out again in a few months, they said, we're going to take a year off. And then they came back
look at the glitch
later with a much better product. Now, here we are in
2022. I do like 22. I do like 22.
The NFL season yet again, and holiday season is starting to get underway.
Yeah.
We still have no NFL 2K video game. So if they said they could have gotten out for last holiday season, but they didn't even get it out for the start of this football season, what's going on? Now, 2K did come out recently, and they said that the game would likely be pushed back to 2023. Now,
next year.
It could have been ready for this holiday season right now, but as we know, the NFL, for some reason, doesn't like that idea, so it looks like we're going to probably be getting it around next football season. Here's a quote from the Sports Gamers Online article. There's a lot going into this game, and they want it to be done the right way.
I know he's reading it, but there's a lot going into this game, and they want it to be done the right way. One source said, if that means a longer development time, then that's what they are willing to do. Wait, here's the thing about that I don't like. I don't like about that. Next year, it's supposed to be a stacked year for sports gaming because college football is coming back. So when college football comes, because it was rumored, even by the same source that we're watching right now, college football is supposed to come back next year around July. Football season will start. The NFL season don't start until September, and they're trying to have it about August. They'll be competing with Madden, which I think they're gonna beat. They're gonna beat out Madden because I don't think EA is gonna try with the next Madden, given how John Madden's legacy was on the line with this one. They ain't give a shit. But you're competing against NCAA football, making a return. It's gonna be NCAA making a return. Then you got 2K making its return. Then you got NBA 2K again, which I don't know how they're going to do next year's NBA 2K. Same thing with Madden. So, 4. But the main things people are going to pay attention to is NCAA and NFL 2K. But here's the sad thing that people need to understand. This new sports gaming generation don't understand how valuable NCAA and NFL 2K is. They don't understand. They're used to 2K and Madden. For example, for the people who played NBA 2K during 2K16, they don't know about college basketball. And for the people who play Madden 16, Madden 17, they don't know about NCAA. For the people who started late on, not like guys like myself, who's watched sports gaming for years, rather than the new people who are like, man, I ain't paying attention to that, but let alone they're going to have more fun on that than they will on 2K and Madden. But here's the thing. People are so they stay with one thing instead of exploring other games, because this new sports gaming community aren't really sports gamers, bro. They just play 2K and Madden and call it a day. They don't know the history. They don't know jack shit, but they swear they know everything. My guy, you was once in the COD community. Stick to that. Stick to that. Sports gaming has been our thing for years. You can't just, because for some people, you can't just go into a conversation and be like, oh, I know, maybe this NCAA game, this shit going flop. The fuck is you talking about? That shit not going flop because you haven't played the game. You don't understand how important NCAA and NFL 2K is to us. That shit is so important. Rather than y'all people who play NBA 2K and just play NBA 2K and Madden, y'all don't understand that at some point NCAA football was better than 2K and Madden. Y'all wasn't there for that. Y'all wanna be like, oh, some people wanna be like, oh, I'm capping. Dude, at some point, NCAA football was better than 2K and Madden combined, and MLB. It was the best sports game. Just because it's not going to be mainly online, that's not what people want. That's not what the sports gaming community wants all the time. So all these new online players thinking that online is really important, it's really not for sports gaming. Any other game is important, but for sports, it's not. It's about the time you have into a game. That's what matters the most. Not my team, not my park, not Ultimate Team, none of that. It's the time you spend on the game. Not you spending microtransactions, giving this company money just for them to give you a bullshit product. If you play the game for long, that's why NFL 2K5 is the greatest football game of all time. Because you know why? It's detailed to the point. Why I go back to NCAA Football 06. I can binge that all day and have fun. Rather than, alright, I'll play someone online in 2K, alright, someone's a 99 overall and they spend money on the game. Versus me, who's a 92 overall, right? This happens to me. 92 overall, who gets slept on because I'm a 92. That don't mean I can't contribute to the team. That don't mean I'm not nice in the game. But just because y'all spend money don't make y'all nice. That's the problem with sports gaming. Y'all think y'all have to spend money to get nice. Y'all think y'all need online games to get nice or to have fun. That's not the case. That was not like that before. And those people who think online games are more important than offline games overall for sports are stupid. Why people are saying fix Madden franchise? Because that's what people care about the most. We don't care about Ultimate Team, EA. We don't. For 2K, they have to rely on my part because that's where they make their money. They make their money on my part because that's how 2K became 2K. With this my park. Madden had a great franchise mode that was detailed, that everyone loved. I know I'm talking for a while, but I'm saying this shit to get off my chest because what I'm saying is nothing but facts. So if some people think that for this next NCAA football game that they need online just to even be relevant, y'all stupid. Y'all stupid and y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all just being ignorant, bro. So instead of y'all talking about a game needing online play, how about y'all stop giving 2K hundreds and thousands of dollars every year just for y'all to be good at the game? That's just what I have to say about that, bro. Because if people think, because don't get it twisted, this next NCAA football game has the most pressure out of any sports game of today. This has the most pressure because if this shit flops, everyone's gonna be mad. Everyone who's been waiting for college football for about to be almost 10 years are going to be pissed if this shit is ass. Same thing with NFL 2K. If this shit is ass, we're going to be mad because we waited so long and y'all give us this bullshit. Rather than yearly things. And y'all still be like, oh, I'm not buying the game. Oh, this game's gonna be trash. But y'all spend $200 the first day. Nigga, please.
Time, then that's what they're going to do. They didn't even rule out a 2024 release, although I do think that's unlikely. They want to get this game out as soon as possible, and the NFL is
most likely next year they're gonna drop it. But that's all what I have to say, bro. That's what I have to say. But honestly, about sports gaming and how it is now, bro.
Out and get everybody annoyed, but they also don't want to mess.
They want to make it perfect, exactly, like I said earlier.
In a few years, 2K has been very quiet overall, only putting out little nuggets of info here and there that the average person would never stumble upon. Now, if you're a current day 2K fan, you know that this isn't necessarily something to worry about. When it comes to their other games, they're known for being pretty last minute with information. NBA2K fans are usually left in the dark until about a month before the game drops at best.
Basically,
I will say, with this being the first NFL game in so long,
they can't leave us in the dark.
Such an important, highly anticipated release.
Like I said earlier, did not say that.
More info out as soon as possible. But with the little they have told us, they've actually said a lot if you've read between the lines. They're not going to release some mobile game or something like NBA2K Playgrounds or WWE Battlegrounds. Not for the first game.
Those games are alright. The games are alright. It was still a bit fun.
In so many ways that this game is going to be so much more than just that. Now, they may release some of those other types of arcade games later on, including the Lego football game that they've recently
That's gonna be fun.
Which could be pretty fun. But for the
definitely
first
fun
NFL game in almost 20 years, they have to give fans something that can rival Madden. They said it was going to be deep, authentic to the game of football, and was going to go as far up to true simulation as they're allowed to by the
NFL Street.
It might not be 11 on 11. The player models might be a little more exaggerated.
But
the gameplay depth are on point. People will buy in.
Yo, if you don't, here's another thing. If you never played any of the Street games, you're not part of the sports gaming community. I'm saying this right now. If you don't know NFL Street or NBA Street, there's something wrong. You're not part of it. 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 I'm just saying, bro. And you play 2K. If you play 2K and Madden, but you never heard of NFL Street and NBA Street, there's something wrong with you, bro. Hey, what's up with you, bro? Like, damn, bro. That shit is... 2 is my favorite. 2 is my favorite NBA and NFL Street.
Tell you how to get the biggest discounts online when you shop at major retailers like.
And if they can drop something that is really fun with the limitations they have,
the
game will sell very well. And if the game does well, that means the NFL in a few short years could open the simulation license,
which is what we want.
And I think that's exactly what 2K's ultimate goal is, to get a shot at true simulation football once again. They have to prove themselves to the NFL, and that's exactly what they're going to do. That's why the game isn't out yet. That's why all the news we've heard is them saying all of the right things that we want to hear. They realize just how big this opportunity is.
They gotta prove themselves.
They're not going to fail. There's also been some rumors and speculation about how EA might potentially not want to re-up the exclusive sim license after 2026 anyway, which kind of sounds...
What? What? They're not gonna... That's big. If they don't re-sign, because that's 4 years from now. If they don't re-sign that contract and it goes straight to 2K, EA Sports are not gonna have nothing left. All they're gonna have is UFC.
Which kind of sounds
and NHL's
But
Die
could
Hard's not really
actually
doing
be
all right.
true.
FIFA, they
recently
lost.
walked away from the FIFA license
Yep,
because
because
they
it said.
didn't want to pay what they were asking. And they felt that they didn't need the FIFA license in order for their game to succeed going forward. Now, with an NFL game, they absolutely do need the license, but they may feel like they don't need exclusivity anymore. They've been the only game in town for such a long time. Many current football gamers don't even know that NFL 2K was
that's
ever
the problem.
even a thing. So
That's
they
the
might feel like
problem.
they have a big enough piece of the pie to not need exclusivity anymore, especially when you factor in how much they make off microtransactions now without having to pay the crazy sticker price for exclusivity.
I said that earlier.
They could eventually lose some game sales to another company, but still actually be making more profit in the end without having to pay that crazy price to have the exclusive license. It's just something to think about, along with the fact that 2K is back in business with the NFL, and if they succeed, plus if EA actually were to feel this way, that's just even more reason that we could potentially see a 2K sim game in the near future. So with 2022 coming to an end and 2023 about to start,
right around the corner,
we're going to be hearing a lot about this game very soon. I could almost guarantee it. I wouldn't even be surprised to see some type of a little mini hype trailer or something around the time of the Super Bowl. It would make perfect sense to start the hype nice and early as the season's ending and everybody who's a football fan is watching, throw a little something out there and get them ready for what's to come. And on top of that, we've also got some other really great news if you haven't heard by now. The NCAA college football video games are also coming back next year, and if you want to know more about that, you can check this video out right here on the screen and get them ready for what's to come.
The shit that I said earlier. NCAA is dropping. And then you got 2K. The thing is, for people who are true members of this sports gaming community, they are going, you guys, people don't understand. They are not gonna see, am I still gonna get NBA 2K? Yeah, because the only licensed NBA basketball game. Yeah. But do you understand that everyone who played NFL 2K and who played NCAA are mainly going to be on those games more than Madden, more than NBA 2K? Oh, you bugging, NBA 2K popular. You do realize most of these people who play NBA 2K, most of these people who played NBA 2K have played NCAA. Most likely have played it. Say you're roughly, under 40%. They're gonna go and mainly play NCAA. They're gonna go and mainly play NFL 2K. Something for y'all to think about. And think about what I said in the middle of this video. Talking about how the sports community is and how people think this game is gonna flop. This game, hopefully, I'm hoping that NCAA is just a replica of 14, but with more improvements. And the NFL 2K arcade game is fun as fuck, and it's a great game for us to play. Because if it's the case, those will be the top 2 best sports games out to date when both of those drop. Those 2 will be competing for the top spot in all the sports games. Or what about FIFA? FIFA's worldwide. Okay, but like overall fun and gameplay wise, still gonna give the NFL, the United States. In the United States, it'll be NFL 2K and NCAA. That's it. Because you don't need money. You don't need to pay money to have fun. Because everything you paid for is in the game. So, to y'all NBA 2K heads, to y'all new Madden heads, I advise y'all to start investing your time into NCAA and NFL 2K. And actually see why we praise these games. Why NFL 2K5 shits on every single Madden that has been out on the PS4. The 360, there's some competition, but still 2K5 still wins. As much as I love Madden 11, Madden 10, Madden 12, as much as I love those games, I'm a diehard fan of those 3 games. 2K5 was just different. And I'm one to admit when one's better than my favorites. I'm one to admit that. I'm Blackboy TJ. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Comment down below y'all opinion on NFL 2K and NCAA football, both making their return. And I'm out. Peace.